Alright, bro, look. So I contemplated on putting this at the end of the video, but I realized I just have to give this enormous, otherworldly shout out to Omi for editing this video on his phone, bro. Like, Hatemore 9 would not have happened without him. So, like, if you are able to support him however you can, like, bro, go donate to the GoFundMe. You also get a chance to be on Hatemore Part 10. So, you know, go ahead and do that. Or go subscribe to his channel. However you can help him out, please do that, because it takes a lot to edit on your phone. I started with editing on my phone, and it was not easy. So, and I would like him to get a PC or even a computer, a laptop to start editing with. But that aside, the new Crash Out song is out, you know. I put the video out. It's also on Spotify now. It's gonna be in the description and in the pinned comments. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and do that. And I hope you guys enjoy Hatemore 9. Again, huge shout out to Omi for making this happen.
Alright, bro, look, so we're back with another installment of Hatemore. On today's episode, we are covering some truly vile haters. I've covered a lot of haters, from Lex Luthor to Dr. Eggman to Dio. There's gonna be a playlist right here of all the previous Hatemores, so you guys don't be in the comments asking me to cover people that I've already talked about, please. Every single Hatemore episode I release, there's like a load of comments asking me why I haven't covered Dio or Lex Luthor, or Stink Meaner and Uncle Ruckus. I've already covered those people. But I'm proud to announce that Am, aka Allied Master Computer, is going to be the main man, machine of Part 10. But as usual, don't forget to join the Discord. Donate to me and Omi's cause, as the top 3 donors will get to feature on Hatemore Part 10. And if you haven't done so, consider becoming a member of the channel. You get your videos early, and literally majority of the memes and stuff I use in my videos, you will have access to and get to use in the chat to assert your dominance. So yeah, if you want to support me that way, go ahead. But without further ado, sit back and relax, grab a bucket of popcorn as I present to you the 9th installment of Hatemore. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that the sun shines on the ground whenever I walk. I hate everything. I'm a hater for life. I hate it be giving me power. The first person we're gonna be talking about is none other than the man, the octopus, the galactic emperor of hating himself, Vilgax. Since the beginning of the Ben 10 series, Vilgax has been a thorn on Ben's side. Or is it the other way around? Either way, Vilgax has been the biggest hater I have ever seen in Ben 10. I know there are more haters like Charmcaster or any of the other villains that Ben 10 has fought, but Vilgax is a special case, because he's low-key the reason Ben even got the Omnitrix, because it was his shit that shot down the alien that was transporting it, making it land near Ben. But ever since then, ladies and gentlemen, Vilgax has carried a grudge against Ben just before wielding the thing. First thing he did was sent like several assassins after a 10-year-old, in which one of them was Tetrax, who betrayed him. Vilgax was like, fine, I'll do it myself. Mance pulled up in his first appearance and he dogged Ben in all his alien form. The only reason he won is because they tricked him to get into his ship and made it blow up. But after that, his hatred for the Tennysons grew tenfold. This man spent more than like 6 years just hunting after Ben. But eventually, whenever he showed up, Ben would beat his ass and toss him into space. But his hatred keeps growing day by day. The things this man has done just to get his hands on the Omnitrix are wild. He done ripped it out of his hands, which looked painful as hell. Tried to chop his arm off, and at one point in Ultimate Alien, bro, he even fused with some Elder God, becoming this giant eldritch horror of tentacles, and still lost. Like, bro, after spending so much time chasing after one guy with a watch, at one point you just have to reflect and be like, this is a losing battle, let me go make a different kind of weapon. Although I can't lie and say that he never won, because he did acquire the Omnitrix several times before, and somehow always gets thwarted. Like, bro, this man was so tired of losing to Ben, he legit crashed out, bro. He was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna remove every Ben who has a watch in every single timeline. Like, bro, you cannot be serious. Vilgax has to be one of the biggest haters ever, bro. To be hating a kid from 10 years old to 16, that has to be some sort of gift, bro. There's no way I could hold a hatred for that long. And take that many L's. Speaking of taking L's, no one has taken more L's than Dr. Gero from Dragon Ball. This man's hatred for Goku has no bounds. Dr. Gero was the leader of the Red Ribbon Army and created all the androids. But Goku as a kid fought them and humiliated this nigga. And ever since then, his hatred for Goku grew to new limits. Because what level of hatred would ever get somebody to just leave their brain out in the open? Like, bro, this has to be the worst look I've ever seen, bro. And this man stopped at no bounds on his adventure to kill Goku. This man started creating androids after androids just for the purpose of killing this man. Eventually, he created Android 19 and 20. And these niggas were destructive, with 19 having the ability to just absorb ki, giving everybody some trouble until Vegeta came and took him out. But the good doctor did not stop there. He had more androids in his pocket. He released 18 and 17, which was the biggest mistake of his life because they killed him. But these two niggas gave everybody the most trouble ever. They also released 16, which was Dr. Gero's son. But bro, when I tell you this nigga Gero should be thrown in jail for this haircut, like there's no way I would do my own son this dirty, bro. Like, bro, I love Android 16, but this haircut is not it. Your daddy was a vile man, and this haircut proves it. Anywho, bro, imagine hating somebody so much that you created Cell, the biggest threat during the Android saga. So you're telling me you hated Goku so much you were willing to just fuck up the entire planet? Like, bro, where the hell would you live after that? Like, bro, sometimes these haters make zero sense, bro. Like, bro, he hated Goku so much he created Android 13. And let's not forget his trucker hat. But yeah, this man Gero was willing to risk it all just because he hates Goku. Like, damn, nigga, get in line. Do you know how many people hate Goku, bro? Like, Goku has haters across the galaxy. But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you the biggest simp in fairy tale history. This man, Prince Charming. Huge spoilers for anybody who didn't watch Shrek 2. I am about to spoil the entire Shrek timeline if you haven't seen this. You know how Fiona was thrown into a castle and guarded by a dragon because she kept turning into an ogre at night, right? Well, it turns out it was the fairy godmother's doing. This bitch put a curse on her just so her son, Prince Charming, would be the one to save her and have a wife or so. I don't know, bro. Like, I really do not see where this was gonna go. Even though he went through smoldering deserts, blistering winds, and whatever else, he got there too late and only found the wolf because Shrek had saved her by that point. After those events, you could understand why Prince Charming hated Shrek. Anywho, bro, the things this man has done just because of his hatred of Shrek is wild. Him and his mom done threatened King Harold. She literally threatened to turn his ass back into a frog. Turned Shrek handsome and then bamboozled Fiona. And when all that didn't work, this man kissed her without her consent. Like, bro, throw this nigga in jail immediately. Anywho, they had a little tussle and the fairy godmother got turned into bubbles. And Prince Charming's hatred grew tenfold. And Shrek the Third, this hating ass nigga, tried to steal the whole throne. I'm pretty sure usurping the throne is punishable by death, but okay. Not only that, but he hates Shrek so much that he tried to kill this nigga in front of a live audience just because he couldn't get any ass. Like, bleh, how are you a prince with no kingdom? Anywho, after failing to kill Shrek, he got crushed by a tower. A sad way to go for a major hater. And for the next hating ass bastard, this is our first video game character. And it's none other than the boy Ganondorf. If you guys don't know the story of Zelda, let me give you a crash course. It all started with Demise. This nigga was ruthless and tried to take over Hyrule. But fortunately, he was stopped by a hero in green booty shorts. I might have recalled that part wrong. After taking this L, he's like, man, fuck that. I refuse to go out like this. And he cursed the hero and his entire bloodline with a cycle of hatred and reincarnation. So yeah, the entire Legend of Zelda series is built on one man's hatred. Decades after decades, Ganon will continue to reincarnate just to spread some hatred. This bastard basically made it so that there will never be a long period of peace in Hyrule. Game after game, this nigga reincarnates as Ganondorf and starts spreading his hatred again. Breath of the Wild gave us the biggest amount of hatred with Calamity Ganon and all of his fucking malice. And not gonna lie, bro, he won for 100 years. While Link was taking his recovery nap, he was just terrorizing the kingdom. But after Link woke up, he vanquished the foe until he came back in Breath of the Wild 2 to cause more havoc. And not gonna lie, bro, he came back looking fine as whoa, relax, guys. I'm wearing socks, it's not gay, right? Anywho, he came back and immediately showed how powerful he got by fucking up the Master Sword, the one weapon that's supposed to work against him. And everybody was flabbergasted. But as the story goes, Ganondorf gets cooked by the end as usual. Which I have an honest question that I would like to be answered in the comments, bro. Is Ganondorf able to come back? Because he still hates the hero and the goddess. And they were cursed by Demise to relive the same shit over and over again. So after Tears of the Kingdom, is this nigga able to make another comeback? Please answer me in the comments if you can. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, today we covered some wild haters from galaxy level to town level. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to become a member. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.